Good evening. The pieces are scattered all over the coast of Virginia. Valuable clues in determining why an unmanned rocket bound for the International Space Station blew up last evening moments after liftoff. The Antares rocket was 13 stories tall, owned and operated by Orbital Sciences, a private company. A $200 million mission wiped out in seconds. It is the first failure in NASA's commercial space program, and we have more now from Chip Reid in Wallops Island, Virginia.
1.
For a brief moment, it looked like a perfect launch.
And we have liftoff of Antares.
But just seconds later, the base of the unmanned rocket suddenly became engulfed in flames as it fell back to Earth and exploded in a massive ball of fire.
Hold on, it's gonna be loud! It's gonna be loud! It's gonna be loud!
So powerful, it blew out windows at Ron Wolf's restaurant. How far are we from the launch pad?
As the crow flies, probably 7 to 8 miles, maybe.
7 to 8 miles?
Right, right.
That is incredible.
I thought so.
No one was injured, but the failure was a heavy blow to Orbital Sciences, which after the space shuttle program ended in 2011, was one of 2 private companies hired by NASA to resupply the International Space Station. When it exploded last night, right there, what went through your mind?
Oh, my heart went in my throat. I mean, we all have a lot invested in this, and it's very difficult to watch something like that.
Frank Culbertson, a former space shuttle commander, is Orbital's executive vice president.
We don't know for sure what the cause of this accident was, and we will determine that in the next few days or weeks.
Critics say possible culprits include the rocket's engines, which were made in Russia more than 40 years ago and were recently refurbished in the U.S. The rocket was carrying 5,000 pounds of cargo, including equipment, food, and science experiments, but the setback will not endanger the 6 astronauts, including 2 Americans now living on the space station, who have adequate supplies for the next 5 months. But it is reopening the question of whether NASA's reliance on private industry to keep the space station supplied is the right way to go. Bill Harwood is the CBS News space consultant.
The goal was to lower the cost, make it a little bit less expensive to get the supplies up there. And of course, as part of that, you could argue that the risk goes up a little bit.
The next launch by Orbital Sciences is scheduled for April, but Scott, a top company official, said today that depending on the cause of this catastrophic failure, that launch could be delayed for months.
And we should mention there have been 7 successful launches by commercial companies up to the space station. Chip, thank you very much. An unmanned Atlas V rocket launched today from Cape Canaveral, Florida. It uses Russian engines, but engines of a different design. The rocket carried an Air Force navigation satellite.